Hi there, Kasama Lee here. Do you want the top 3 things you should do before you put your house on the market to get top dollar? You'll want to stay on and watch this video. Improvement number 1, let's get some paint on. Now, some homes desperately need the interior paint and the exterior paint. And what I mean by that is there's a thing called curb appeal. When a car drives by, a prospective buyer drives by, sometimes they get turned off by the condition of the home from the outside. So if the outside is really, it clearly needs work, there are dry rots and paints are peeling. Do you think that it's worth investing into painting the outside of the house? The answer is yes. But sometimes it's fine on the outside, but the inside really needs paint. Now, if you have lived in a home and, if you have pets, if you have kids and so on and so forth, the wear and tear is going to be more visible than if it's, a couple that maybe is in retirement age. They just don't scuff up the walls, right? So you have to look through the house and make sure that if it needs interior paint, that is a worthwhile investment to improve and freshen the look of the home. Especially if you're going to paint, here's another quick tip for you. Make sure you paint the doors, paint the frames of the doors and the closet frames and the baseboard. Because if you just paint the walls and everything else is left scuffed up like it was, now it looks even worse, right? The areas that didn't get touched on. Improvement list number 2. The flooring may be an item that needs updating. So the trend right now is, carpets are not so much in now. There are a lot of people out there that are allergic to all the stuff that gets built up in the carpet, although carpet is the least expensive type of flooring to replace. But what you might want to consider is what we call waterproof vinyl planks. Many of them, the higher grade ones, look just like wood and they're waterproof. People nowadays are so busy, life is moving so fast, cleaning and maintaining is not really at the top of people's priorities. So waterproof flooring is the trend right now. So be looking into that. So if your floorings, you have, scratched up, shagged up carpets, if you have really scratched up floorings, I think that having new flooring put in is going to be a worthwhile investment. It totally improves the look of the house. Third improvement item, your cabinet. So if you have, the older wood cabinets, it's common, like 99% of the times when I do an agent visual inspection, which means I walk in, we're required to do this in the California Association of Realtors real estate requirement. We walk through and we look for cosmetic and visible flaws, and we need to note that into the agent visual inspection, also known as AVIT. The point is that we as agent have been in there, we have inspected the property, although we're not contractors, so we're not looking into in-depth type of situations, but we're able to pick out the scuff marks, the flaws in the property, and every property has it. So scuff marks are common on cabinet doors, especially the wood, the older wood. It doesn't matter what quality or what grade of wood on the cabinet doors, especially in the kitchen, especially under the sink. You know what I'm talking about, right? Because it gets water splashing on it. So that's normal. But what you could do is you could have those doors and the cabinets refinished. You don't have to replace the cabinets, but you could have the cabinets sanded down and painted so that it gives a whole new look to the cabinet. And that is how you can give your home a facelift before you put it on the market. Now, this is not a guarantee, but in my experience, the dollars that you put in to improve on these 3 items on the property in the current market, especially that we're in, which is still a very much low inventory, and when properties come on the market, they get snatched off. And there's so many buyers trying to buy a house right now. If you put your dollars into those 3 items, consider them seriously, what I can tell you is generally you will get all of that money back and then some from the multiple offers. Because here's the thing, a lot of people are buying a house, but they're putting their last dollar into getting their loan together and the closing costs and what have you. They don't really have extra money, right, once they move in to do the improvements. They don't have the $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. But if you do as a seller and you're going to get it back, and you're probably going to be attracting multiple offers because of that. Would you be willing to spend the money? It changes the category of buyers that are interested in the property when the property is run down and tired looking and they're thinking that they're going to have to come in and put more money into it. It just changes the pricing of the property altogether. I hope this is helpful to you. If you want to see a quick video of the before and after of one of my listings that I took on, you want to watch this video. Thanks for watching.